behold, one of the coolest things you can get at Harbor Freight, this 212cc overhead valve gas engine. Now, I'm going to give you the option to pause here if you want to read over the specs. I'm just going to do a brief rundown of what you get as soon as you buy it. Right out of the box, this engine is almost ready to go, and it's perfect for something like a go-kart, as long as you have the clutch to go with it. All you really need is the clutch, of course, gas, and oil, and you're ready to go right out of this box. Let's pull it out here. And once the engine is laid out, you can pretty much see that there's not a whole lot to it. The whole thing is pretty simple to figure out, but the good people at Harbor Freight or Predator have included instructions in the box. And for those of you that don't like to read the instructions, well, there's stickers everywhere. Hopefully it's pretty easy to figure out and you don't ignore the stickers. And I won't call out the ones that don't read the stickers at the very least, but you know who you are and you should be stopped. One of the reasons why I prefer an engine like this is because you don't even need a battery to start or keep this thing going. Just crank it, and as long as you follow the first two steps, the very first two steps that you'll find right on top of the gas tank, remember, fuel goes here, add oil there, this thing will crank up the first time. It's so reliable. Honestly, this is the go-to motor for a lot of people. It also isn't too hard to find parts online for this engine. Honestly, a lot of forums that I went to, a lot of people were swearing by this motor for go-karts. And I can see why. It's good, it's reliable, it's cheap, and as long as you get that clutch installed right here, you're pretty much ready to go. Honestly, I don't see why anyone would pass this opportunity up if they have the opportunity to build a go-kart. To sum it up, my initial impressions of this motor are that it's pretty cool. Now, I think it's pretty dope that it's so inexpensive at $160 and there's so many upgrades for it online. Now, if you stayed until the end, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. And that cat's always staring at me maliciously.